Hello, I'm going to demo a winning experiment on the digital ads landing page. Our hypothesis with this experiment was that users would be more likely to enter the digital ads flow if they saw a visual that more closely related to the industry that their business is in. So we took a look at the top 3 industries that typically use digital ads: clothing, skincare, and retail, and we created a visual for each. We then tested those new visuals in a 50-50 split against the control, and we wanted to measure the click-through rate on the landing page as a key metric for success. So let's take a look at the designs and how they performed. First, when we take a look at the clothing vertical, skincare, and retail vertical, you can see that all the control are the same. So regardless of the vertical that you're in, you will see this blue splash page with a marketing claim. When we dig into the clothing vertical, we can see that users in this vertical click through the landing page at about a 58% rate. With the new image, we saw that actually went down. So that went down to 47, about 11 points. This perhaps could be because this image is not clothing specific enough, and that might be something we want to continue to test on in the future. However, on a more positive note, users in our skincare vertical typically converted at a 44% rate and now convert at a 63% rate when they saw the new visual with a skincare specific image. Taking another look at the retail vertical, we see that the control baseline was 57, and now we're up to 78 with those who see the retail specific visual. So although this was a loss for our clothing vertical, we are considering it a win for both the retail and skincare verticals, so we will be rolling those out to 100%. Now, in order to test the just plain visual format of this, for all other verticals, we did just default to show that clothing image, and we found that was a neutral result. So customers in all other verticals who saw this landing page converted at a 57% rate, and even when we switched the image on them, that held true. So our next steps here are to see if we can move the needle a little bit more on those default / all other verticals section, and by adding a more sort of generic type of image, so maybe showcasing a product and a customer testimonial, which is something that we're hoping most users can identify with. As for that losing clothing vertical, what we'll do is we'll continue to test on that and try to do a more specific, more clothing forward image that might help increase and move the needle a little bit there. So thank you for listening, and I hope you've enjoyed the results of this experiment. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions.